Woo! So we're back, y'all. Um, so yesterday, April 30th, was a big day for news, one way or the other. And read what the Hill has got to talk about here. Vaping tied to increase lead uranium exposure risk, according to the research. So let's see let's see what it says, and you got to make up your own mind. And I'm really hoping that people will do their own thinking. Okay. Apparently, according to the study, vaping by young people led to an increased risk of exposure to lead and uranium, right? According to this study, though. The study was published on Monday in the Journal for Tobacco Control, found that both people aged 13 to 17 who used e-cigarettes in time spans lasting 6 to 19 days and over 20 days in the previous month had higher urine lead levels than those who used e-cigarettes for 1 to 5 days in the last month. Those who used e-cigarettes in the study for over 20 days in the month before had an elevated uranium level. They're nuclear. Wow. The study looked at 200 e-cigarette users with a median age around 16 years old. Vaping in early life could increase the risk of exposure to metals, potentially harmful brain and organ development. And the study went on to say and said that regulations on vaping should safeguard the youth population against addiction and exposure to metals. Well, you're giving these kids to do the study vaping material. That's a crime. And they shouldn't even have access to this in any way whatsoever. So we're studying what happens if we give them access to it, but they're not supposed to have access to it. What? That's ridiculous, okay? So not only are we not holding the retailers who are selling it to them responsible for these crimes, now we're not holding researchers who are responsible for this crime just as bad, just to do a study to see. Wow. Jesus. Another recent study found that those who use e-cigarettes are 19% more likely to develop heart failure in comparison to those who haven't used them. Well, I mean, wonder what the comparative study is to McDonald's users. I mean, what about cigarette users? Not just e-cigs, cigarettes, okay? Maybe it'll go on to tell us in this ad, which is really what this is. Over 1 to 10 Americans from 18 to 24 use e-cigarettes regularly. Well, because it's so easy to get, and especially when they're kids. And the CDC is putting this out, so consider the source. Despite vaping possibly helping people quit cigarettes, the CDC study also found a rising trend in people smoking cigarettes and vaping interchangeably. Well, we are Americans, man, and we do excess at the highest level, okay? So now they're calling this dual use. Dual use of tobacco products is a health concern, although if you did cigarettes and say those little Zen pouches, what about that? What about that? Have we done a study about that yet? And anyway, it's a health concern. Well, of course it is. We're putting more nicotine in our body. That's crazy. That's crazy. And apparently the people are just using more and more. It's becoming more of a dual problem than it is a singular problem. But I remember as a kid, I'm 52, that there was a problem with cigarette users before. So those cigarettes they're bad, evil. Evil was the word I think they used. Sorry, man. Sorry. All right, well, that's what I got, man. Comment down below. Tell me what you're thinking about this. Read the article. I'll put you in a link, and you check it out and tell me what's up. And we'll see what's happening. I'll keep scouring the internet for more. You keep watching the videos and hooking us up. All right, y'all. Bye.